Hey guys, I wanted to show you a couple books that I have assigned in Epic. These are books that are optional for you guys to read, but I gave you a couple options of books that are available in series. So if you find a book or a character that you really like, there is more books available for you to read featuring the same characters and types of themes. So the first one I have here is Miss Daisy is Crazy. So this is from the My Weird School series. And as you pull up the book, after you read this one, you can go ahead and click Explore the Series, and it will pull up any other books that are available. So these books are really funny, short chapter books. If you look down here, it tells you that there is 65 pages in the chapter book, so it's going to be a little bit shorter. And it is just a really funny school-based story. So the subject for this one says Miss Daisy, who teaches second grade, doesn't know how to add or subtract. Not only that, she doesn't know how to read or write either. We'll have to see what happens. The next one in the grouping is Ramona Quimby, age 8. This one is written by Beverly Cleary. She's a very popular children's book author and has been writing books for several years. This is a book that I read when I was in elementary school. So Ramona is a great, quirky little character. And this one says, whether speaking her mind to her third grade teacher or befriending her schoolyard bully, Ramona can't be kept down. She gets into all kinds of crazy adventures. So this is another really fun one to read. It has 137 pages, so it is a little bit longer, but some of the pages do have illustrations on them. The next series that I think some of you will be excited about is they're starting to add the Warrior series onto Epic. So they have the first one available right now. This book is about 4 clans of wild cats that have shared the forest according to the laws laid down by their ancestors, but the Warrior Code is being threatened. So this one sounds really interesting. It is a little bit of a bigger book. It is 287 pages, but if you are wanting to try something a little bit more challenging, this could be a fun one to read. Another series that I have is the Milo and Jazz Mystery. So if you like books where you have to kind of figure out what's going to happen, this is a great series for you, and there is tons to choose from. So in this first book in the series, it says the Wildcat star pitcher is missing his lucky socks. Can Milo and Jazz find the thief before the big game? So this one's a little bit shorter chapter book. It is 96 pages. These are great if you love nonfiction. So the National Geographic Kids Chapter Series, they have all different types of topics. The one that I have right here is about apes. And so each animal, so if you see right here on the table of contents, we have 3 different animals they talk about. So we have Fu Manchu, Peggy, and Olivia. Each one has 3 chapters. So it's kind of like 3 smaller chapter books in one. This one is 102 pages, but like I said, it's similar to reading 3 different short books. This next series is a really fun one, and it's a read to me book. So this book will read itself to you if you are interested. This one is the Nellie Metcalf, the best double reporter in history. So these are really funny comic book-like stories. Nellie Metcalf writes about the biggest stories in history. If history was mixed with folktales, belly laughs, and exploding volcanoes. As you can see from the cover of this first book, we've got Paul Bunyan, Sasquatch, and Ben Franklin. So these books are really good, and I'll show you some of the illustrations. Lots of big text here, really funny illustrations. This is a great read. I really love this series. Another one that is a read to me book is Animal Rescue Friends. So each book features a different character and her dog. The way that this series is put together is instead of having one book, you would have different parts of books. So this is book 1. And then the next series will feature a different girl and her animal. So this one says, Country Girl Maddie is lonely living in the suburbs until she meets Boyd, Houdini, and Chestnut and joins the Animal Rescue Friends shelter. So this is another really fun series. They're a little bit shorter books, and like I said, it has the read to me feature. This one is Undersea Mystery Club, Problem at the Playground, part 1 of 3. So this book, if you go to explore the series, each story is broken up into 3 parts. We've got part 1, 2, and 3. And then if you come down, the next story is parts 4, 5, and 6. So you can tell with the color at the top here what part of the series they go to. And it says, dive into adventure with Violet the mermaid and a narwhal named Wally as they explore the ocean and help their aquatic friends. This is a really fun one, and it's also a read to me story, meaning that it will read you the book instead of you having to read it yourself. This series really fun, Miranda and Maud. So one is very girly and she. The other one's a little bit of a tomboy and a little bit adventurous and likes to build things. So we've got a princess and a revolutionary form an unexpected friendship in this charming illustrated chapter book series. So this is another great one that has some pictures in here, and it is a super fun story that I think you guys will like. And then the last one is another mystery book. So these are Paisley Adams. She's the main character of the story, and there is tons to choose from. Mystery at Camp Kookaburra. Strange animals appear in the forest. Where did they come from? And if we click right here on the author's name, we can see all the other books that they have written, including some others in this series. So I hope you guys will check these out. Like I said, I did assign them to you so that they're a little bit easier to find. So if you go to your mailbox on your main screen, it's going to be over here, even though right now it doesn't show it because I'm logged in as myself instead of a student. But you'll have a little mailbox and you can pull up anything that was assigned to you. So you will be able to easily check these books out, or you can just search for them on your own. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'd love to hear about what you're reading about, and if there's anything else that you would like me to feature. Have a great day.